This video is a product buyer's guide intended for gift givers and adult collectors. Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
We'd like to send a huge thank you to MGA and LOL Surprise for sending us this product for free. If you've been following the LOL Surprise socials, you know OMG fashion dolls have recently gotten a whole lot fiercer. Today, we'll be reviewing the first ever LOL Surprise OMG Fierce collector doll, Cleopatra. Inspired, of course, by the real-life, world-famous Egyptian queen of the same name. The LOL Surprise socials teased her reveal on August 29th, which was just a day after the VMAs, but we officially have her on hand and will be giving you every detail you need to know before pre-ordering her. Although there have been a variety of deluxe collector-focused OMGs in the past, like Crystal Star or New Year's Eve Queen, this is the first fiercified release in that category. If you're unfamiliar, we'll catch you right up to speed. LOL Surprise OMG Fierce is a slightly reimagined spin on classic OMG dolls and characters. Featuring collector doll quality, brand new sculpts with even bolder screenings, taller bodies, and most notably, upgraded articulation, this style of fashion doll definitely brings something fresh and fun to the world of LOL, and is even likelier to attract adult collectors than its predecessor. This past July, LOL Surprise celebrated its special day 707 with the OMG Fierce unveiling, featuring updated looks and fashions of the Series 1 OMG characters: Swag, Lady Diva, Royal Bee, and Neonlicious. Not long after this, the brand celebrated its live in-person Find Your Fierce pop-up event in Beverly Hills, Chicago, and Philadelphia. Sang and I unfortunately couldn't make it to these occasions, but they looked like a ton of fun, and similar to its sister brand, Rainbow High, the pop-up featured a variety of installation displays, interactive entertainment, and, of course, opportunities to snatch up the brand new dolls. We'll discuss differences between standard OMGs and OMG Fierce later in the video, along with, of course, our honest thoughts on the first Fierce collector doll, so make sure to stay tuned through the end.
OMG Fierce Cleopatra will be an e-com only release, meaning she can only be ordered online via Walmart, Target, or Amazon. Although we weren't provided with an exact release date, we anticipate her links will go live sometime this month in October. Make sure to stay tuned to the LOL Surprise socials for updates. We'll link them below along with the links to pre-order once they become available. Cleopatra's expected MSRP is $99.99. And our MGA contact shared with us that the quantities are limited for this doll, so scoop her up while you can. Unboxing is always a big part of the LOL Surprise experience, so of course the first Fierce collector doll comes with an interactive display packaging. We can see the doll peeking through her window display hidden by two large golden doors. The doors are decorated with a wing design and gives off a rainbow holographic effect in different lighting. We can see the LOL Surprise OMG Fierce logo on the upper right and Cleopatra's name in stylized font across the lower left. The product is marked for ages 6 and up and lists 2022 Collector's Edition at the bottom. If we check out the top of the arched doors, we can see a series of hieroglyphics designs, once again in gold with a holographic finish. We can see a variety of symbols including a diamond, crown, sphinx, pyramids, and more. There's a variety of nods to Egypt and Egyptian culture. Although it looks very similar to what Americans may recognize as a symbol for female, this design here is based on the ancient Egyptian hieroglyph known as Ankh, or the Key of Life. It's been used in Egyptian art and writing to represent both the word and the symbolism of life itself. There's also an image of a cat, which were considered magical creatures capable of bringing good luck in ancient Egypt. On the back of the door closure, we can see colorful full-body artwork of Cleopatra designed by the ever-talented Darko Dark on Instagram, along with a description reading, "Most queens become legends years after their time, but Cleopatra was a legend during her reign. She was an icon of leadership and style, known for always making a statement and being fearless in the face of challenges. At the very top of the packaging is a gold velcroed strap that you can open to drop down the doors. From there, we can see more clearly the doll herself in her plastic dome packaging. You can actually lift this section out of the door hinges. At the back of the open dome section, we can see another large print of the character's artwork, and 2022 Collector's Edition once again. Cleopatra looks lovely in her display box, but if you'd like to open her while still preserving the packaging, we suggest that you carefully remove the tape and insert from the back of her plastic dome. Now that we snipped her free, we can take a closer look at that gorgeous display backdrop, and once again feature a rainbow holographic finish. Check out those cat statues and that luxurious throne. Alright, it's time for a closer look at the doll herself.
Here we have Fierce Cleopatra out of box. Like the other OMG Fierce dolls, she sports a slightly more seductive screening with lowered eyelids and pouty lips. Over her lime green eyes is a metallic teal eyeshadow dusted in darker blue glitter. An additional tier of metallic gold is applied up to her brows. One more layer of gold is painted along her lower lids, and her lipstick is peachy pink. Straight away, you'll notice Cleopatra's gorgeous crown headdress. A red jeweled heart decorates the center with additional painted jewel detailing all along the front. Intricately detailed wing pieces adorn either side, painted a lush emerald green at the tips. This entire piece has a shiny metallic finish. It's very easy to pop on and off her head with a yellow ribbon tied at the back should you choose to loosen or tighten it. In classic Cleopatra fashion, this doll of course sports cropped bangs and shoulder-length hair. It's mostly jet black with streaks of teal and the ever-infamous inclusion of tinsel. Two sections on either respective side of her head are parted off into braids, each decorated with gold hair ring clips. Luckily, her hair is so short the tinsel causes minimal concern. I actually found it pretty brushable with a light water spritz. But you'll probably still need to keep watch for flyaways. Her earrings are also extremely detailed, looking like luxuriously Egyptian-inspired statement jewelry. They're slightly fan-shaped with 4 painted gemstones, along with a pair of gold chains dangling from the bottom. At her neck, Cleopatra wears a simple, tiered ring gold choker as well as a royal neck piece. The neck piece has black and red paint detailing and a metallic bluish-green scarab beetle at the center. This is also where you can snap the piece open and closed, using the beetle like a hook closure.
There's a lot going on with this doll's outfit, so bear with us. At Cleopatra's waist is a metallic gold belt with a bird's spread wings fixture. Multicolored paint detailings is added throughout, and a trio of dangling gold chains attached with ring loops at each opposing side. There are a variety of hieroglyphics designs along the belt itself, including what looks like the Eye of Ra or the Eye of Horus on opposing left and right sides. This piece clips easily on and off with an opening at the back. Along both Cleopatra's arms, we can see a pair of winged bird henna tattoos. She also wears a chunky gold armlet that attaches to a paired bracelet with 3 gold chains. These are identical at either arm. The armlet has large green scarab beetles, and the bracelet is decorated in faux gems. It seems intended as an armlet anyways, based on the promo images, but because of the larger piece being so loose, it tends to drop down towards her wrists. Her nails are manicured in a nice gold color. Removing the belt, we can take a closer look at Cleopatra's warm gold bodice, which has an attached decorative sash at the hemline. There's an attached tied belt piece around the waist, sparkling in multiple colors. The sash is a delicate, slightly sheer teal fabric finished with a metallic gold trim. It drapes down past her feet. Beneath the bodice, there is a separate fashion piece. This tunic-like dress is metallic gold at the torso and a sparkling navy blue along the skirt section, with additional gold fabric sewn asymmetrically down the center and along the bottom trim. There's a collar-like sash across the neckline, matching the sheer teal and gold trim bodice piece. The 2 arm sashes are attached to Cleopatra's wrists using a small loop of gold string. You can remove it by popping off her hands. This piece opens with Velcro at the back.
Moving down to her shoes, she wears a pair of metallic gold platform heels decorated in painted faux gemstones. The right shoe sports a snake-like curving strap that loops around her calf and thigh. It's once again decorated in gems. We can again see the opposing eyes of Ra or Horus at either side of her heels, and the soles are marked left and right. The finishing piece of this doll must be applied separately, which we have to say was a bit confusing because there aren't clear instructions on how to do so in the packaging. This large, elaborate gold cape is embroidered with the same bird with spread wings and Eye of Ra designs we've seen across the other fashions, in addition to pyramids, palm trees, and other Egyptian-inspired imagery. The opposing side looks to be enormous spread wings trimmed in deep teal at the bottom. In Egyptian culture and art, wings often symbolize safety because they are depicted as outspread, which is a protective gesture. The only method of attaching this cape is a small, stretchy string loop at the top, which we could only assume goes somewhere over Cleopatra's shoulders or neckline. The promos don't make it entirely clear either. We got the best results from applying the string loop over the doll's feet and pulling it up to her shoulders, using her large neck piece and collar sash to kind of help hold it in place. It doesn't sit as perfectly as I'd like. It feels like something is missing here for ideal application, but this is a really cool piece to look at. Cleopatra does also come with a display stand, although it's a bit different from the other OMG Fierce dolls. This one has a metallic gold base with the OMG Fierce logo, and the clasp can be positioned at the doll's crotch to pose her up.
So in our prior LOL Surprise OMG videos, which will be linked in the video description, we already discussed articulation points of the standard OMG dolls. So let's talk about the upgrades given to the Fierce body sculpt. Just like the regular OMGs, Cleopatra can tilt and twist her head, shoulders, elbows, wrists, and thighs. There are two major improvements to the Fierce mold. For one, these bodies do not have snap knees, but actual joints that offer much more posability. You can keep Cleopatra's shoe straps nicely in place even when her knees are fully bent. Popping off one of her shoes, we can see one additional new detail, the ankle joint. This one doesn't add a lot of movement options, but it does twist left and right and has a little vertical give as well. If you're curious about the Fierce body proportions, these are definitely the tallest LOL Surprise dolls on the market. At 11.5 inches tall, they tower over tweens and even the regular OMGs. This means many fashion pieces won't be perfectly shareable, but you'll get different results for different pieces. Our friend Wendy, or Never Forever on Instagram, shared a great body sculpt comparison on her Instagram. Alright, let's discuss our final thoughts on OMG Fierce Cleopatra.
So in multiple previous reviews on our channel, we've mentioned that the top of our wish list for future OMG releases was improved articulation, and the Fierce sculpt upgrades finally grant that wish. If they ever want to add anything else, I think a bust joint would be awesome as well. The Fierce dolls are much more posable than the standard releases before them, which goes a long way in collector appeal and versatility. Honestly, I love these improvements so much, I kind of wish this was the signature OMG body moving forward. Luckily, we know there's more to come. Did you guys catch those Fierce Candylicious and Kitty K leaks? Anyway, as for Cleopatra here, I think she offers just about everything fans of LOL Surprise OMG have come to expect from the brand. Luxurious fashion details, very bold and dramatic design aesthetics, and a high fashion sensibility and overall maturity that I think is likely to also attract fans of Bratz and other adult collectors. There's so much going on with her outfit that it can look a smidge bulky altogether, but what's nice here is you can add, swap, or remove pieces to your liking for a nice variation of different looks. Her price point is a little hefty, yes, but as longtime collectors know, luxe fashion pieces like embroidered capes and metal chained belt fixtures don't often come cheap. And of course, Cleopatra will particularly appeal to anyone with an affinity for shimmering gold color stories and the fashion legacy of the Egyptian queen herself. LOL Surprise has never shied away from major risk-taking in the industry, which can sometimes lead to certain releases not being for everyone, but I applaud this brand for always having fun and staying true to its nature. I'm very eager to see where the Fierce evolution is taken next. I think it's a great step forward for the brand.
This is a very gorgeous OMG doll. MJ once again offers one of the best packaging on the market. While she requires a lot of space in box, I think she would display beautifully half open in box. The Cleopatra doll herself is really luxe with a lot of details, and the Fierce body offers a lot of movement and posing. Just looking at her, you can tell that she's a luxe doll. I really love those dangling metal chain detailing. She also really pops on camera too. That vibrant color palette really captures well on camera. $100 a lot of money, but I think fans of OMGs and Cleopatra will find a lot of value here. If you decide to take the plunge and add her to your collection, let us know how you feel about her. And if you decide not to, be sure to let us know who or what theme you want the next OMG Fierce collector doll to be.
Thank you so much for joining us for this review. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and check out our full LOL Surprise playlist linked on screen here and in the video description below. Make sure to let us know what you think of OMG Fierce Cleopatra. Let us know what you want to see reviewed next, and we'll see you next time. Bye.